You see lots of reels on social media, nutrition accounts these days showing you what I eat in a day. And people are often intrigued about what I eat as a nutritionist in a day, and they assume that I must eat the right way. So it's something that I do get asked about quite often, but why don't I share this information with you? Well, there are several reasons why I don't really think this is helpful. The reels that we see on these social media accounts are showing you the perfect day, and they can therefore be quite intimidating. Those people that share them, they're not only eating perfectly balanced meals, those meals are styled within an inch of their lives, and that can make people feel that unless they're eating that way or their food looks like some sort of piece of artwork, that they're not doing enough. And that can be off-putting for people because they think, well, that doesn't feel achievable for me, so I may as well just give up on healthy eating, because that all or nothing mindset comes in, that it's got to be that perfect way of eating, or I may as well not bother. You know, you never see people just eating a jacket potato with beans or a cheese sandwich. You know, it's always something that's taken preparation, has some exotic sounding berries in it, and of course must contain avocado. How many of us live the lives that these people portray? You know, they get up, they apparently look immaculate, they're eating perfectly balanced meals, they jump on the yoga mat, they go out for their matcha latte with their friends, beautifully produced lunch, whilst apparently as well fitting in a day's work. And if people do live like that, then great, you know, I'm not judging you, but most of us, that's not our reality. So they don't really show real life. And the truth is that the people that write these articles and make these reels, they aren't eating that way all of the time. It's just a false representation of how they eat to put a reel out there. So it sets an unrealistic bar way too high for those that are looking to just improve the way that they eat and their health slow and steadily. What I want people to understand is that food doesn't have to be fancy to be healthy or to be enjoyable. It doesn't need to have superfoods. It doesn't need to look Insta-worthy. And it doesn't need to be perfect at every meal for you to be working towards a healthy, balanced diet. It's not about perfection. It's about consistency. The other reason that I don't really share what I eat in a day reels is because what I eat is right for me, but it may not be right for you. So you may be more or less active than me. You may have more or less time than me. You may have more or less cooking skills than me, and so on. So finding a way to eat that is sustainable and right for you is more important than trying to copy someone else who's living a different life in a different way, in a different body to you. So this is why I don't create meal plans for my clients. I teach them how to understand what a balanced meal is, and then we can think about ideas about how they may achieve that in a way that works for them. Because what is most important is consistency and finding habits that you can maintain. Thinking about your health now, but also in the future. And this means eating healthy, balanced meals most of the time with foods that are accessible to you, affordable to you, and that you like to eat. And knowing that every meal does not need to be perfectly balanced to be making progress with this. As a nutritionist, I can tell you I do eat mostly a healthy, balanced diet, but do I achieve it every day? No, I don't. And I know this is true for most of us nutritionists. And I also love to eat foods for joy, for pleasure, for connection, and for celebration. Food is not just about physical health, and getting that balance is really key. So if nutritionists don't manage to have the perfect diet and lifestyle every day, then we shouldn't be portraying this false reality to those that we're trying to help.